Hi, Adam.
This is the Whiskey Sessions, a chance to hear creative process behind the music, a chance for musicians to let it ride and confess the life moments that spark their passions.
Oh, sure. Hit it away.
What's the best part of the music industry and the worst part of the music industry right now?
Let's see. We could say that the worst part of the music industry is that nobody's really buying anything nowadays. As far as, music, people are buying music, but they aren't nearly as much as they used to. But the best part of the music industry is that it takes, that factor right there, takes all of the power away from the big corporations and gives it to everybody who's trying to do it independently. Before, in the 80s or 90s or whatever, you would have to sign with somebody in order to get somewhere, in order to book tours, in order to release your record, in order to make a record. And nowadays, if you do it all yourself, you can do anything for the most part, at least at a substantial level, which is why Maid Myriad is able to do what we do. We do everything ourselves, from recording, from booking tours, from promotion. All this is just, totally DIY.
How's that, love for your craft versus trying to make a buck? How's that play out with you guys?
Well, I think that if you love the music you make, if you really do, then you're going to love whatever it takes in order to get the music you love to other people who will love it as well. So that goes for promotion, for booking. If you love what you do, you'll do it all. And you'll do it until it kills you.
How do you feel about people who they write songs because they think it's going to make them money? It's all about making a statement, getting out there. They just want to be famous. How do you feel about that? How do you think that encroaches on the art of music?
Well, there's always going to be cheesy pop songs. There's always going to be people just making music for a buck. And you know what? That has its time and place. There are pop charts for that. And you know what? That's fine. Great. Let them do that because, people who feed into that will buy it. And that's not really the demographic that Maid Myriad goes for. We like to make art. Yeah, I think we have some decent hooks, but as far as making a buck, I don't know what a buck is when it comes to music, which is okay, and I definitely think we're getting there. We're definitely making all the steps, but we're not out there to get on the pop charts. We're not out there to just, write the easy hook. We're not cookie cutter. We're not trying to compete with Lady Gaga or Justin Timberlake or any of those big people that are, endorsed and sponsored by those big corporations, We're independent. We're do-it-yourself. We do all of it. We do everything. And that's something that I can pride myself on, knowing that every single thing that has to do with Maid Myriad at this moment is because we've put in the work. We weren't waiting to be discovered. We're out there busting our tails because you have to.
What kind of art influences you besides music? What inspires you outside of the music world?
I don't know. I'm into a lot of visual art as well, but, movies, film. I'm very sheltered when it comes to film, actually. A lot of people are like, oh, have you seen, quoting movies. Have you seen this movie? No, I haven't, I was in my room playing guitar while you were out watching that movie.
But you find inspiration from movies that
Absolutely.
you have seen that you enjoy?
Absolutely. Yeah, I definitely have my favorites, and there's definitely situations in movies that I'm like, wow, that would make a really good song. and then I write about it.
Do you find a correlation between movies and music that you think works together?
Yeah. Minimally. I don't know. I definitely like to write fiction, but most of what I write is nonfiction and pertains to my life or somebody close to me. You know, I respect people that can write stories and take other people places, but I find it's much easier to write about my own experiences, my own life.
What's your next song?
This song is called Shake Them Off, and this song, first off, songwriting is such a weird art form, you know, because the artist, and this can go for any medium, the artist creates something based on their own experiences or whatever they visualize in their heads, and then the listener or viewer or whoever sees it, you know, sees the art or hears the art, and then, you know, finds a correlation in their own life that they can understand it. So for me, I wrote this song about a friend of mine, a mother, just had a kid, was raising it, you know, the whole nine, and then it died a couple months into its life. And that's why I wrote this song. But when other people hear it, they see it as a breakup song. They hear it as, you know, love lost, not life lost. So this song in particular is about that, but other people, you know, they take what they want from it. And I do write happy songs. You just invited me here to drink whiskey and talk about my music, so I figured I would sing the songs that, you know, force you to drink whiskey. Whiskey sessions. The song's called Shake Them Off. Storm up the stairs, flee the scene of an accidental fall. Life's careless grip, it's cold and numb, dropped a helpless little life. Life takes its own life. Sometimes it's no one's fault. Life creates all its own demons. Just shake them off. Just shake them off. Nature attacks, the earth's to blame for a passive cold shoulder. A splitting noise, cracking skull, an infant's final score. The skin is blue, shallow breathing, dying before ever living. Comes gravity, hit an all-time low, by letting all the world down. Life takes its own life. Sometimes it's no one's fault. Life creates all its own demons to shake them off. Just shake them off. Life takes its own life. Sometimes it's no one's fault. Life creates all its own demons to shake them off. You can't shake them off. You take your own life. Sometimes it's all your fault. You create all your own demons to shake them off. You can't shake them off. Thank you.
What's the name of your band?
My name is JCK from Maid Myriad. Thank you very much for watching the Whiskey Sessions.
Where can we see more of you at?
We're coming to a town wherever you are. We will be there in the next year and a half because we're going everywhere. You can check us out on maidmyriad.com or Facebook, Twitter, Maid Myriad. Thank you. The full band stuff is a lot more rockin'. I do write not really sad songs sometimes. Thank you.